Yeah, no, thank you very much for the question. Yeah, so normally I live in UK, precisely in Milton Keynes, in the city called Milton Keynes. But I'm originally from Cameroon. I was born in a little town called Victoria at that time, but now the name is Limbe. So yeah, so that's it. So we moved to UK and school in the Netherlands. And after the Netherlands, then I moved to UK where I started my career.
Great, 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 sir. So mostly I have done interview. They are from Cameroon, originally from Cameroon, but living in USA, Canada, UK. So
Yeah.
you are one of them. So, so we have, I think, many on passive in Cameroonian. So we
Yeah.
can say.
Yeah. Sorry, Lord.
So, so can you introduce yourself? Tell me about yourself.
Yeah, so normally, yeah, so as I said, I live in UK, United Kingdom, and I'm an IT engineer by profession. So I work in the quality assurance department. So I've had about almost, for now, I can say 15 years experience in the QA field. So, and I've worked in several applications, different applications. So I
Mhm.
can say like from the health service to banking to retail, so it's just lot of some of them I can't even remember, but it's just like move from one, company that they're doing something different, but all is the same process and the same way of building software. So my main role is about, ensuring that the software that is built meet customer or exceed customer expectation. So whatever is developed, you need to test them properly and make sure it is at least 90% or 95% or say 99% defect free. So that's particularly my role.
Wow, wow, wow. Excellent, excellent, sir. So, sir, you are the one of the O Tech Pros team member, and all Pakistani founders love this show and get knowledge. So, how you got idea to make this group? You live in UK and the other person in USA. So you knew
Yeah,
before.
yeah. So normally we started, small in a small group where we're just trying to help as many founders as possible. So it was really like small, and then we started moving. And I think there was day Maddie came in and then saw us and doing our thing. And a lot of people were not really asking, according to the way Maddie explained to us, but we were not really seeing what we are doing. We know we're just helping for the founders to understand what is on passive and what on passive is trying to achieve, with Mr. Ash Mufara and the team. At that time, I'm sure many founders were lost because they were just seeing it as another business. They didn't know how long it would take. So we're doing that, like just trying to help. So Madi Digamo saw us and then asked us if we can come and do it in the global stage to help a lot of founders. So at one point we were like scared. We said, no, we don't really want to really go that far because we're thinking about our jobs and everything. So at what we start, and then it took us 2 months for us to decide if we want to do it or not. So Oliver Fonte contacted me. We talked to Vincent, talked to Bob, and we're not only four of us. There were a lot of guys, different guys. We contact them, but they were all scared. So we end up to be just four of us. And then Lynn came in. We talked, and then Marit Gamo said yes, Lynn will be the main driver behind to help us to dumb it down, so we can really form a team. And that's how it all began. And then we came out with the name OTech Pro.
No, great, great, sir. Sir, there are many people on chat and Lean Ma'am's
Yeah.
saying this will be a great interview.
Yeah.
So, thank you, Lean Ma'am.
Yeah. So I joined on Passive June 2020. A friend introduced me. He live in the US. So on Passive came to me around January, was it January 2020? But at that time, I wasn't really sure of what I wanted to do. So I took it, and because the friend at that time couldn't explain what is on Passive all about, there was just nothing. When he said, I said, no, I don't want to listen, but I took it and I kept it. So the COVID came and then things started changing, the way things happened. And I went back to him. I said, you told me something, because at that time I started thinking when you're working from home, you say, all right, maybe you can find other way to make money while you are working. You can add something to your income, So I said, all right, you told me something about Go Founder. What is Go Founder? So he couldn't still explain it to me. I said, don't worry, I will take a look. I went I went online, I searched for Go Founder, because normally one of the things I always do is when I'm searching, I don't look for negativity, because a lot of people go and they try to look at the negative aspect. But I was looking at the positive side of it to say, all right, this guy, I really trust him. So let me take a look. He couldn't explain it at that time. He himself was still like, said, all right, I will join. I looked at it and I said, wow, this is really great. So it was like Go Founder, then ONPASSIVE. So at that time, there was no product, there was just nothing, it was just the architect, the design and stuff like that. So I look at it so I can understand all the tools. So, it was like internet marketing platform, you know. But what I saw at that time was an IT company in the making. That's what I saw. The internet marketing for me was just the name. But the what I saw within that platform was like, if they can put all of this together, this will be one of the biggest IT company we have ever seen. That's what the first thing that came in my mind. So I rushed back to the guy. I called him. I said, did you just know what you showed me? He said, but I gave you since January. Now you're talking to me. I said, you yourself, you don't even know. So at that time, he has no clue. So I started explaining what I've seen on the website, the ONPASSIVE website at that time. So he was really excited. I said, yes, I hope you've got in. So I registered straight away. So I started introducing to others. I said, just come in. Though, there is little less information. Mr. Ashmufara has everything in his head. But what I saw gave me that motivation and that drive to say, this is the place. I don't care how long it will take. Because at that time, I was thinking like it would take 10 years or maybe 15 years to put everything together. But the good news is I'm in. Whatever it takes, I know I'm in a good place, a good company, because it's an IT company. So I started sharing it. At that time, I didn't even know if you're sharing it, you're even building a team. My excitement was just to spread out to as many people as possible, those who can look at it and say, you know what, there is a place where you can come, and then if everything work out 100%, you are in a good place. And that's how I was saying it, and then I started building that motivation as things go. And then my first meeting, at the first YouTube I stumbled on was Mike Ellis. I listened to Mike Ellis 2020, and I said, this is something different. Mike breaks everything down at that time. Then the next person was Michael Williams. I said, look, this is really great. So I started gathering all those YouTube, sharing it with a lot of friends. I said, just listen. Though I'm seen as an IT company, but these guys, they are saying something which is really massive, And I was just like, they were talking about the marketing part of it, and it just blew my mind. And that's how I said, you know what? Then the next meeting, I saw Mr. Ash Mufara explaining things, not hyping things, like trying to convince anyone, but just tell you that if you stick with me, I will take you to the top. And all those messages started to resonate with me in my mind. I said, so he said, I will give you time and financial freedom. I said, how can you give us time and financial freedom? Because I know most companies, they will never do that. To say, come in, I will give you time, because time is money. You spend time, you cannot waste your time for nothing. But if someone said, I would give you the time, it means time to travel, time to do good. And then the financial part of it, it means you will have money to even bless others. And I said, wow, this is really massive. So I become more interested to know more about ONPASSIVE, to dig deep, to know about what is coming and how the products will be put together. Because I already know behind my mind that the product is something that will generate a lot of income based on what all the other IT companies are making out there. I said, this will really be massive if they put all of it together. So I was really quite interested in the product side of it. And it just blew my mind.
Wow, wow, excellent.
If you are a founder, you are in a good place, because founder affiliate, you come in, you do the right thing. Because remember, Ms. Ashbara made a statement, if you come in, you will win. ONPASSIVE will be the only business, and ONPASSIVE is built to change mankind. So it will not change only the founders, those who are coming, because if you look at it, I always put it in three category of people. Those who are in ONPASSIVE to earn money, make commission out of it. So it become an affiliate and commission. There are those who come in just to use the free product. You cannot change it because it's for everybody. And there are those who are not coming for commission, but they are coming to instead bring more money into OnPassive. These are the small company, the medium size, and the large corporation. And I always classify them as the 70% of the population of those who are not coming to make anything from OnPassive, but to use the software solution to enhance their business. Because a lot of companies are really struggling at this point in time, and they want to use a solution that is of high quality, but at least the price is affordable. So most of the products out there, they are really expensive. So if they find something like OnPassive, where would they go? They will come in, to use it. So they will use it to really flourish their business, to expand their business, because all of these tools which Mr. Ashmofar and the team are building, majority of them is for businesses. If you look at it, we said Academy. How many of normal user will use Academy? I would say 30 to 40%. How many of
Wow.
the companies will use Academy? 60%. Because most companies want to give training to their employee. Where would they go? Academy. Because Academy will be a platform, an online study application like the way they use Udemy, Pluralsight, and all the rest. Academy will be there. Most companies use Pluralsight and Udemy. So think about
Mm.
Academy coming, and they're talking about online study application at this point, which is $250 billion market cap. And they said in 2027, it will be $1 trillion, because that's the money online study application is generating across the globe, because a lot of people are studying.
Wow.
So
Wow.
a lot of things that's happening with all the tools and services. For instance, all staff is for company. Normal user will not need all staff. Founders will not need all staff, but you need to own it. But do you need it to do anything? No. Companies is built for companies. We're talking about O Connect. Majority of people who use it is company, because they'll be running conferences and all of those stuff. But as a normal user, how it will change your life, you need to own it, because Mr. Ashmofara built a business for you. So the moment you become an affiliate and you purchase the product, what happened? The system start to work for you, open the world where customers can come in, purchase that product from your side, from your business. And that is how it changed you as a normal user, as a normal affiliate founder, or the affiliate that will be coming in. And then the businesses is just about enhancing, because it is a platform for everybody.